coming off a heartbreaker last season, how much does that motivate this team coming into this year?
Yeah, I think a lot. It's obviously a new team, but the kids had a really good off season again, and they're working hard. The tempo and the attitudes have been really good going into the summer here, and we're excited to be getting back into it and trying to give us an opportunity to get back to those chances.
Briar Guerin and Cash Pomeroy, two names that we've talked about quite a bit the last few years. It's their senior season. What should we expect out of them?
Well, hopefully big years. We need them to. We're going to lean on those two starting out. But really it's going to come down to how some new guys perform on Fridays. We're pretty youthful as far as experience goes. We graduated a lot over the last 2 years. And, that's not an excuse. It's just the facts. And so we're bringing some kids along, and that's why we were doing stuff like this, to try to be able to get them on film against varsity experience and coach them up from there.
Any returners or new faces that we should get to know of, their names and what positions?
Yeah, a lot of new folks. I don't want to miss anybody, but senior-wise, going to be very important that Ryder White, Joey Gossett, and Shane Davis have a big year for us. As seniors, we need them to step up and play. Another senior, Shiloh Fletcher, he's going to play the wide receiver and D-back spots, and he actually brings some speed to our team that we graduated. And we got those guys as seniors. And then Sam Wright, we need him to be able to do well across the defensive line for us. We're not real big, so it's important for those guys up front to have big years. And then junior-wise, as far as other upperclassmen, Isaac Russell has had a really good offseason. Brody Wilson's had a really good offseason. Garrison Smith's returning as a starter as a sophomore. We need him to really step up and do well, and he's had a good summer. So there's just a lot of different guys too. I'm missing some, I know, but that's just how many new faces we have. So, but we're looking forward to the opportunity for them, and they're looking forward to the opportunity to be able to have a chance to play on Fridays. And, I hope we're not really good early. I hope that, we just get better and better each week, and by week 10 that we're playing our best ball.
What is it about this team that can step up? Because last year you were saying, we lost a bunch of seniors. This year, same situation. It seems like every single year they come back, maybe even a little bit stronger. Yeah,
the biggest thing is going to be we're not as big, so we're especially up front. So it's very important that we play fast and physical, and we talk about effort and courage a lot. And so it's going to be very important, specifically this year, that our kids play with maximum effort, which I know they will. And then courage, and the courage part's just going to be, with some of those new guys understanding that they are good enough and that they just need to let their God-given abilities, let them play, and having the courage to block and tackle. And so, the game comes down to blocking and tackling and turnovers, really. So, we work on those things a lot. So at the end of the day, if we do those things well, then I feel like you have a chance to be a good football team. And that's what the last 2 years teams have done really well, is they've blocked and tackled well.
You've been the team to beat in the Southwest Conference. Can we touch on that game against Ash Grove last season? It seems like there's another team that maybe is on the rise, and they always know that they want to come at you guys specifically when it comes to game time.
Yeah, I feel like we get everybody's best shot, especially over the last 5 years. But they're a very good team. Coach Long does a really good job with them, and they return quite a bit across the skill positions. I can't remember exactly what they return across the O-line, but yeah, they just play hard. Marionville and Ash Grove just play hard against each other. It's kind of a rivalry. I don't know, but it seems to always be fun games, good atmospheres, and we expect everybody's best shot though. It just so happens that they played us the closest of anybody in the Southwest Conference last year. But the Southwest Conference last year overall was a very good conference. We had a lot of good small schools in it. I expect the same this year. I think it's going to be kind of wide open as far as the conference goes.
How do you feel your team handles having that target on their back?
I think we're too dumb to really realize it, but I don't know. We just embrace it, I guess. We try to get a little better each day, and just know that we got to perform our best no matter who we're playing against. And if we don't play our best ball, then we're subject to get beat, which, that happens in sports. But, we just try to take it one game and one day at a time, and, go from there and try to get a little better.